Today we explore the north end of Sanur. Does it have the best hotels, the best beaches and the best restaurants? Stick around and find out. So the first half of the bike ride last week we got washed out and it's looking very similar today. I've got a bit of a sense of deja vu, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try and get to the north of the Sanur beach walk today and just see what's there, see what hotels are there, see what restaurants are there. Could be a good day, could be another complete washout. We might come back for day 3. Let's see if we can make it. So I've got the thunder going behind me. We finished off at the Hyatt Regency on the last episode, so this time we're starting next door at the Andaz, which is the Andaz by Hyatt. And it's another very spectacular resort. Large pool, lots of lounges, exactly what you'd expect from Andaz and the Hyatt chain. Very nice resort. These are the ones that, as I said in the last episode, I want to come back next week and the week after, split Sanur up into south, central and north and have a real good look at the hotels, have a good look at the restaurants and warangs in those areas and the activities you can do to help you decide which area is right for your holiday. Well, it doesn't always go to plan. I'm currently sitting under a tree, waiting for the rain to stop. I think I've got the tail end of it, so I'll just wait it out. Still a lot of people jogging through the rain, each of their own. This is the thing you get with Bali. I knew today that there was a chance of rain all week, but usually it's like half an hour here, an hour, and it's gone. So hopefully this will blow through and we'll keep on going. Still nice and warm though. Lightning strikes, fishermen were out there, not even blinking. Well, I'll be back when this stops. Well, there's still a bit of sun, but I've just found a bit of tree coverage while I'm waiting for this storm to pass through. Just a bit of rain at the moment. So I've just got a little area where I thought I'd just duck into and get out of the rain. Really nice architecture here on these doors. The thing I like about Bali is you just go around, there's just always something that you see that just jumps out that you weren't expecting, like the rain. Well, what the heck, I thought I'd just keep persevering. Because this next trip, it's a bit of nothing. It's a lovely walk, but there's no hotels, there's no warangs. There's probably about, take a guess, 600 metres of pathway, gets a bit sandy in places. Nice beach if you want to come down and have the beach to yourself. Nice piece of walkway, but nothing there hotel-wise or warang-wise. So still a few spots of rain, but I am starting to see that sun come out again. So hopefully we'll be back on the bike soon and we'll get back to that northern end of Sanur. So the rain stopped and I've got to Kurang Beach. Normally it's quite busy here of a morning, there's yoga taking place, but I suppose with the rain and the weather at the moment, that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to have a look around here. There is some markets, there's some sellers on the beach selling it's a mix of peanut sauce with cut up vegetable spring rolls and tofu. Might have a look at that. The sun is back out, but so hopefully we're going to get this finished today and we'll keep heading north.
Okay, good thing.
On Kerang Beach, right at the end of Jalan Kawi, you'll find a whole heap of small stalls selling nasi goreng, mee goreng, water, etc. and a number of small shops selling the usual shirts, dresses, etc. Once you get past the white fence construction works going on, you'll run into Nelayan. Nelayan is a very, very good cafe, restaurant on the waterfront. Perfect coffee, really good food. I'll actually feature that in some of my food episodes as we get a bit further on in this series this year. Right next to Nelayan is Pura Tanjung Sari. It has one of the nicest Chandi bentar in Sanur. Nice large one and big white fence, very photogenic. So after all that natural scenic beauty part of Sanur, the rain sort of stopped and we're now in what I would call the Sanur northern touristy area. This is where you start getting back into the hotels and into some of the nicer restaurants. Well, the skies are still very grey, but this is one of my favourite places, the Gria Santrian. If I'm taking a couple of weeks holidays, I usually use this place as the first couple of days, just to relax, unwind, in a bit of luxury. Still, I think that rain's following me today. But lovely area to swim here, perfect beach. It's another one of those resorts where you really can't go wrong. The conditions today probably aren't doing any of this filming justice, but this beach can be spectacular. So just before you get to the Bali icon, you come across Memories. So they have a cheap pool that you can actually use. And a really nice undercover area, very shaded. We'll come back down here at some stage too and try out their menu. But it's a really nice place to sit, especially of an afternoon. A couple of small beverages, watching the sunset. So I'm probably not showing Sanur at its best. You know, it's overcast, it's been raining, but I thought, I'm here, I need to finish it, I need to do it, otherwise it'll be another week away. But even at its worst, still pretty good. So after that Memories area and the deck chairs, the next place you're going to come across is the Bali Icon, the new shopping centre. Now I'm not going to go through there today because in a couple of days' time I'm going to drop a whole episode on all of the restaurants in the Bali icon. Once you get past the Bali icon, then you get into a lot of the smaller cafe areas. So let's go have a look at that now. Get back on the bike. I think it's going to rain again soon, but let's just keep going. Exclusive luxury residences. Just add water. You know, you know. So for the past 12 months that I've been coming here, the Magnum residence in Sanur has been under construction, but I'm pretty sure it's stopped for about the last 8 months of that. What's happening with it? Who knows? Will it go ahead? Who knows? But at the moment, it's just starting to deteriorate. If you look down onto it, all the Rio's starting to rust. There's not much happening in there. Time will tell on this one. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning on day 3 of me trying to finish a 1-day beach ride. We'll see if we can get it done today. I think the rain stopped, it's a bit cloudy, but I just want to show the accommodation and restaurants up this northern end. So let's get on the bike and let's see what's up here. So just before you get to Merino Cafe, you come across the Sindhu Beach Market. I'm very early today, so nothing's open. For me, it's a great time to come through because I'm not really a shopper and I don't want to get hassled. But it's not a bad shopping area here. Lynn loves coming here, gets a lot of bargains. You've got to do a bit of negotiation. But it's worth a look down when you're on holidays. For me, it's a funny thing, these shops. I do find a lot of it is the same shirts, especially in clothing and that type of thing. And I've been coming here since '84. I remember when I was young and I was here, I used to be able to get some really good stuff, you know, some stuff that was printed that was artistic and had a really Balinese flavour in it. Now, I know a lot of the women's clothing has got like good designs, but I find a lot of the men's is just cut and paste. Bintang t-shirts are still a big thing. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places. So down next to Seoul on the beach, you can also rent surfboards. They have them for hire. You can get canoes, double canoes. It's also possible buoys for rent. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure they come with the boards. So the Sindhu markets are currently getting a new roof, and a future episode spoiler, I think I'll be down here at some stage doing a $20 food challenge. There's about 10 marongs here, and it's also got Dutz burgers where you can get the $2 burger. Once again, another place that's not set up this morning, but this is my favourite place in Sanur, where the markets meet the beach, the little stands, the sunrise bar. Sit down here of an afternoon, sitting on the plastic chairs and tables at the sunset bar, watching the colours as the sun goes down over at Kuta, but puts on a show on this side. It's a great finish to the day. One of my favourite places. Also down here you'll find Warung Amphibia, one of the best places I think for seafood on the beach. So we'll come down here in that future episode and try some seafood here at Warung Amphibia when it's open. So down the end at Jalan Sindhu, there's a local beach here and it's always full of local flavour. Tourists are here, but a lot of locals come down here, a lot of food stalls. You can sit at those little beach bars I was just at, have a beer, grab some local food. It is a very nice place, particularly on Sundays. It gets very busy on Sundays, where I think just about all of Sanur comes down with their families and hits the beach. One of the things I think you really should do if you're in Sanur, come up north, especially on that weekend, and have a look at the locals enjoying Bali. And I can still see a gung just there, just trying to come out. I think it's going to have a struggle today. So after you get past Lutu's and Tutsi, there's Tutsi there. Nice cafes, better when the sun's out, a lot of shade, but you then come up to the Birdhouse. Now the Birdhouse is a big restaurant that's attached to the Sagara. Once you get past the Birdhouse, we'll carry on further down. Just a little sign here, did you know? Wonder who does know. Bicycles on the right, pedestrians on the left.
don't see it happen that often. From Sindhu Beach to Sagara Beach, there's only a short distance. So you come across the Sagara Hotel, you'll see the big prawn. And the Sagara has a really nice restaurant on the beach and also does a lot of bands down here. So it's one of the few places that you can sit on the beach and actually listen to a band of a night. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is always something on. Quite a large area, and they can sit a lot of people here. So I've made it to Pantai Sagara or Sagara Beach, and I'm just going to make my way just up this little bit of beach up here for that final bit. A couple of big hotels up there. I think there's the Meru and the Sanur Beach Hotel. So we'll have a look at them and then we'll call it a day. So as you start down the Sagara Beach, the first thing you come to is an old, looks like an abandoned resort area. I believe most of this was used for accommodation while they were building a new hospital, or some of it was used. But it's a bit rack and ruin at the moment, past its glory days, but progress in Sanur. I'm pretty sure you'll see something come back here soon. Looks like there's already a fence construction being put up at the moment, because I can see the wiring and the poles going up to re-fence it. That wouldn't surprise me if this is the next development on this end of Sanur. I think it could be argued that this northern end, where there's not much happening, you've got maybe a new resort development, the Meru, the convention centre, the Bali Beach Hotel, is some of the nicest beach in Sanur.